Go ahead.
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay. We have a Patreon tier on Patreon, and the link below. And
click our link
if you want to. We have a tier. We have a tier called Immortality Is Yours. Take it, and you can request us to review a movie of your choosing, and we'll do it.
John Carpenter's The Fog.
This is KAB Antonio Bay.
This month we have Russell Nash requesting The Fog. Today.
Russell Nash,
video.
the next
Russell
country
Nash.
superstar. What?
You a cool son of a bitch.
Russell Nash has like a great name too. I like Russell Nash.
And you picked a great movie, man. John Carpenter's The Fog. Perfect
Classics.
with all this talk of Halloween coming out, because dude, this movie has Halloween up its ass.
The Fog is totally representation of every time Mike and I go out, get drunk, and then have Taco Bell.
Between midnight and 1, it will find you.
So it's 1980, it's John Carpenter, it's after Halloween, and he used a shit ton of people that were from Halloween in this. And even the people that weren't in Halloween, he used names from people's Halloween. The great, glory be today, Tom Atkins is in this movie as the main guy, and his name in the movie is Nick Castle.
It's getting late. I could use a drink.
How badass is that shit?
I know, that's pretty cool. Tom Atkins is one of those dudes, though. He just looks like a guy that would, like, at a local, like, country store or something, that would be, like, the manager, and you'd walk in and just have a conversation with him when you got a break off the plant. And he'd be like, man, you know what I'm saying? I hate the fucking weather. And it's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a dumb question, Miss Grimpage.
he's like they also got that dude from, I don't remember his name. He was in Back to the Future. He was the drunk guy. He was like crazy drunk drivers. Because he's the guy that's one of the first victims that's on the boat. And he was like, there ain't no fog bank. There is a fog bank.
He's crazy. There's no fog bank out there. Hey, there's a fog bank out there.
I love that scene so much, dude. Because they sit there, he's looking up, they're getting drunk in a boat, which is what we would do if we lived out there. Adrienne Barbeau, who's the sexy voice on the radio.
She's got a sexy
John
voice.
Carpenter married her, by the way.
Good for him.
During this filming.
Awesome.
She's the sexy voice in the lighthouse on the radio, and it is a very sexy voice, might I say.
Very nice. This little town is cursed. 100 years ago, on the day of April 21st, they made a deal with a leper colony, to let them move in. And Blake was the leader of the leper colony, and he was rich, but to let them to move on their island a mile away and let them settle with their little leper colony, and they'd stay away from them, and they'd pay them gold or whatever. And they said, I think they pay them, but there was some kind of arrangement worked out. But what they did was they double-crossed them, and they didn't want the idea of a leper colony living a mile away. It disgusted them. Fucking whores. And what they did was they created a fake fire or something, and gave them the wrong coordinates with their ship, and they hit a rock and sank, and then they stole their gold and used that money to establish the township they lived in. 100 years later, the fog comes in, and we're gonna fuck your shit up. Every time I think of these guys, though, I know they're not pirates, but they look like pirates.
Yeah.
So I was just, every time I saw them, I was like, "Arr, matey, we'll make you walk the plank and take off your swing trunks in front of the ladies."
I love Stephen King's The Mist. It's my favorite book.
Don't forget, we parked in section R.
You got this badass preacher character who's played by the great Hal Holbrook, and he's just a drunk, and he's sitting there, and he's trying to pop open his wine cork, and John Carpenter, Holly be today, walks in, and in one of his few little acting appearances, John Carpenter walks in, he's like, "Hey, can I get paid or what, man?" And the preacher's like, "Why don't you come by at 6?"
That's why I felt after his first movie, when he was trying to get paid for Halloween, he's like, "Can I get paid now?" Like, I give you a great masterpiece.
That was
here,
Donald
but
Pleasance when he walked. He's like, "Can I get paid?" And John Carpenter's like, "Yeah, man."
he's like, "Come back in at," he's like, "Come in at 4." He's like, "No. Remember, you come in at 6." Because the guy, like, the preacher, the father knew he made a mistake, because he looked at his wine bottle. I was like, shit, I should have spent that on the guy that I have to pay. He's like, "Oh, well, come in at 6 o'clock, I'll get the money for you." But that guy's like weird anyway. Like, after if he finds the journal, because at midnight, or 1 minute after midnight, on the anniversary, the town just kind of has like a fucking earthquake or something. And there's one scene where at the father's church, like a little piece of the wall gets knocked out and a journal falls out, and he looks at it, and this is where the father discovers all, what his grandfather did and what the township's all about, a lie. And I also like the very beginning of this movie when the guy's telling them campfire stories.
Yeah.
That was cool, man. I don't know why I thought it was cool. It's not that the movie isn't a standalone classic, that it is. It is. The whole movie's great. John Carpenter did an amazing job with it. But it just felt like, and no disrespect because I like those movies, but it felt like a Stephen King like TV movie. You know, like Storm of the Century or Rose Red.
Well,
it felt like that.
It was meant to be a low budget movie. Like that's what it was meant to be. But they did such a great job filming it that there's certain aspects of it that don't feel that way. And you talk about the sailor man or whatever at the beginning of the movie telling the story to the kids. That was actually a reshoot because John Carpenter filmed the movie, showed it to the studio, and they didn't think it was scary enough. And the running time was only an hour and 20 minutes, and they needed it to be longer to be a theatrical release. So that was actually an after shoot.
Yeah.
Which there's points in this movie which are weird because one of the only bad things I can say about it is that there's certain points in the movie where you're just like, I like this movie a lot.
Yeah, it does have. It does
it's
have
got a sleepy factor.
Every once in a while, yeah, it puts you. There are parts of it that could have been like shortened so that you didn't like lose interest. Jamie Lee Curtis is in this, and yeah, she just got, she just escaped Haddonfield, and I thought it was I thought the part was funny when she's talking to Tom Atkinson's character. She's like, "I'm bad looks." Like, you goddamn right you are. You bring Michael here, Michael. It'd be funny if Lewis had been on the butt and like with the fall quarterback. He goes, "You lie." Hey, look at me, lot!
That's an amazing scene there. Well, it was supposed to be low budget, but John Carpenter filmed it in such a way with his Panavision cameras and with the sound effects and the score and everything. It feels a lot of times like it's not a low budget film.
No.
So it walks a weird line. But one of the greatest moments in the film is the great Tom Atkins. And I mentioned this on Twitter after we watched the movie. I mentioned this on Twitter, by the way. John Carpenter is the greatest wingman in movies of all time. Tom Atkins gets laid, man. He gets laid like it's nobody's business. You remember Halloween 3?
What I mean is, if you'd feel more comfortable, I could sleep in the car. Be better on this floor anyway.
Where do you want to sleep, Dr. Chalice?
That's a dumb question, Miss Grimbridge.
Same thing happens here with Jamie Lee Curtis. He picks up a hitchhiker. He's just driving, drinking beer down the road, like you do. And he picks her up, and she gets in the car, and he's just so fucking cool, man. He's like the coolest everyman ever. She's like, tell me something. She's like, I don't hitchhike a lot. She's like, are you weird? And he's like, yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm really fucking weird.
Only said that while drinking his fucking big 40 of Budweiser. And
badass.
And unlucky, apparently. She's like, well, I don't know about that. I was like, how do you do it? How do you do it, Tom Atkins?
And the next scene, he's just laying in bed with her.
Yeah.
And Tom Atkins just
he just busted.
He's the James Bond of the horrorverse, man. Like, he just gets it. He gets it done.
But yeah, so the pirates though, and I know they're not pirates, but I'm gonna call them pirates for the sake of being pirates. Captain Barbossa and his crew know that they have to get Johnny Depp's treasure, but they're not bad. Like the scenes with them, actually, when you see them come with the fog, the way they shoot that, they actually look pretty cool. Like you see their silhouettes against the background, and then there's one scene when the DJ is going to be, when she's being stalked, and the way it comes out of climbing the ladder it looked great. It really shows you how great John Carpenter is, because he doesn't have to show you everything about him. You already know they have leprosy, so they're going to be weird and nasty looking, but the fact that he's able to do that with just silhouettes and make you feel freaked out is really well done.
There's some freaky moments in the film. My favorite scene shot, why John Carpenter shot, is when they're driving the truck and they pick up the kid, right? Because she's on the radio like, someone saved my son or whatever. They pick him up and they get in the middle of this totally Halloweenish town, and all of a sudden the truck stops and the fog starts to pull up on its own, and that badass, the score is amazing.
That's really good.
The badass score starts up and you see the fog start to, I actually got scared, which completely threw me off because I hadn't been scared up to that point. There's that scene. There's another great John Carpenter scene, which was also a reshoot, when they're in the hospital and he's got the dead body of the guy that they rescued from.
Yeah, that was a great one. Yeah.
And he starts to rise up out of the sheet and walk towards her. Amazing scene.
I like how he just fucking fell over before he got to her. He's like, fuck it.
And then he went down the number 3 and no one knew why. But
he was the third victim.
Yeah, I guess.
That's why.
Whatever.
Because he needed 6. You gotta kill 6 of them for everything to be okay, Jim. But yeah.
6 gun quote.
Also, by the way, the other girl from Halloween was in there, and she's like, hey jerk, speed kills. I was really waiting on her to say that at one point while they were in the church. And by the way, I'm just gonna point out some of the stuff I thought was stupid. When she's saying run away or get out of why didn't they just drive out of fucking town? Like, she could take it, they could have taken.
The fog was cutting them off.
No, they weren't.
The fog was cutting them off. That's why they couldn't do it. I thought the same thing.
They're bony pirates. Run through them.
But it was a cool shot when they, because everybody congregates at the church or whatever. But it's a cool shot whenever someone pulls up to the church. You see the cross coming up and stuff. That was awesome. But Charles Cyphers was in this too. Sheriff Brackett was in this.
Oh yeah, he was.
And he was the thirstiest sumbitch ever. This dude went to work on his day off just to talk to her on the phone.
I thought really
thirsty.
I really thought that they were gonna throw the fog in there when they were all having the town celebration, and it was just gonna be a fucking hack and slash
that
thing.
Been badass.
I know. It's like, I would have the music. I'm a Scotman.
Carpenter wanted this to be PG-13 though.
No, I wanted.
It ended up rated R.
Yeah,
he wanted
that's the only thing I thought would have been cooler. Like have the fog roll in and then just them fucking go to
Like a
town.
Freddy 2 scene?
Yeah, just fucking
Kill
kill
all my
them.
children now.
Do not the bet with me, gum. But yeah, but that didn't happen. But either way, what they did with small scenes leading up to the big finale at the end was well enough, and it was done well enough that everybody was like into the movie. And there's a reason why this is classic. It's not just the fact that they've got great actors in it. Again, John Carpenter's good at doing that. He's not, worried about having big greasy beards and long hair and saying, "I'm gonna skull fuck the shit out of you."
Fuck,
What's that
beard, fuck, titties, fat titties, thick.
Trailer homes on sale.
I got lost.
I'm sorry.
Rob Zombie, don't remake the Fog.
Yeah,
we're done.
No, don't ever. Did you say the flog?
The flog.
I'll flog you if you fog it. But leading up to the finale, it's just done so smooth, like the way that John Carpenter always made his movies. And that's what I'm saying is like, despite it having a great acting and great score, it's the fact that he's able to edit and make this thing run so smooth and so well done and so oiled. I think it's cool when the kid does find the driftwood and it's got like the name of the ship, the leprosy colony's ship broke off, and she takes the station and starts leaking water, and then it gets into the thing and it starts hearing. By the way, that radio station sucked ass. All it plays was jazz. Yeah. But imagine living on an island and your only source of cool music was that. But when it got on there and it was like, "We will kill your fucking souls." Like, this shit went metal. Yeah. And then you have Alice Cooper going out there.
Welcome to D. Snyder's Hour.
Like Frankenstein came on. But yeah.
The thing about that is that there's two things. One of the few things I didn't like about the film was the fact that over and goddamn over again, for like 10 straight goddamn minutes, they did the radio promos and it was like, "KAB 1430.
What's happening tomorrow?
KAB 1430. KAB 1430." And I wanted to fucking stab myself in the taint.
More music on top of the world. KAB 1340. KAB 1340. Fabulous 1340. KAB Antonio Bay. KAB Antonio Bay. KAB 1340.
But at the very end, after they get the gold and they go away, Blake is gone. The father is walking out, and he's like, "Why not 6?" And then you see them, and it's like fucking boom, and Chuck cuts his head off.
Quick mention to the stomach pounder, by the way. The kid goes in, he's like, "Can I have a stomach pounder?"
Yeah,
he's like,
that's
"No." And then
That's
later
cool,
in Halloween 6, they reference that because he's like, "They're one of Mikey's famous stomach powders."
Yeah. It all ties
I wanted to
together.
mention that.
It ties together.
I'm sorry, okay?
But yeah, it was great, man. Thank you for fucking requesting it, Nash.
Yeah, that's
Nash.
I-
John Nash.
I give the Fog an 8. I give it an 8 out of
Russell
10. The remake is hot dog shit. I walked out of it. Couldn't even sit through the entire
That was
movie.
a terrible movie.
There's only like 3 movies in my life I've walked out of, and that was one of them. It was just hot shit. But yeah, you know what? If anybody other than John Carpenter directed this movie, it would have been shit. Like, it would have been shit.
I mean, it's a hard concept to pull off now. But.
Yeah, because of his music, because of the way he did his camera work, all the classic John Carpenterism and stuff, the badassness of every actor from fucking Sherrick Brackett and Charles Cypher's character. I like when he dies because he walks outside and he's trying to act badass to the girl on the phone, and he's like, "It's just some drunk asshole who's heard too many stories."
Yeah.
And then he gets it.
By the way, the death scenes, you didn't see much of them, but there was one that was really cool. The one where the pirates get on the ship at the very beginning and they stab that fucker in the eyes. Yeah. And you don't see it going in, but it was like, "Don't you ever look at my girlfriend again!" And he was like stabbing the shit out of his eyeballs. That was cool as hell, but
it's a great atmospheric movie. If you want just to have a good time with a classic John Carpenter film, it's perfect for it. It's almost, if you take out like the drugs and the drinking and a little bit of the sex talk or whatever,
Why though?
it's almost like you could make this like almost in a weird way a family horror film.
What?
It's more creepy than it is gross or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's very atmospheric. It could almost toe that line.
Except for how you gonna talk to your kid when Tom Atkins fucks Jamie Lee Curtis? How's that gonna go
you
down?
can't do that. But
Yeah.
Tom Atkins, again, he's the fucking James Bond of horror.
Tom Atkins be that guy, like, we're gonna take this, and this. I was like, no, I'm not in it. I'm not. Somehow I'm gonna find a way into her pants.
He's so badass that even when he's worried about all his friends that he goes to call on the phone, he's always in a bar, just like taking
Well,
shots.
he just got the answer. So he'd be the guy you first run to if a zombie apocalypse was going on outside. You're like, "Please, Tom, what are we gonna do?" And he'd be like smoking a cigarette, like, "Just give me a second, let me finish my beer."
She said to him, he was talking about like the fisherman. She was like, "What's it like, Tom?" And he was like, he was talking about how drunk they got. And he was like, "Well," he's like, "it's the same every time. The room starts spinning." She's like, "That's not what I was talking about." I was like, "Oh." It's an 8.0 for both of us. Russell Nash, that's a great freaking pick, man. We've wanted to do this on the channel for a while, so awesome fucking job. You're an awesome fucking dude, and we love all your fucking faces. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some sick. God damn! Wham, baby.
And don't forget to check out the sequel coming in 2020, The Smog Continued.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie. We watched a movie.